I normally don't get a lot of time to start up a new series. Manga or anime, both are in the same boat. But along with starting a new series, I'm trying a new format. This video is completely unscripted. This is just me talking about something that I really enjoyed. With that being said, I started a new series today, and it is called Darwin's Game. Now, first thing I gotta say about this is please watch it. As of right now, there's 2 episodes. The first episode is 40 minutes. I haven't gotten around to watching the second episode yet, but it's amazing. Just absolutely phenomenal. It makes me remember Future Diaries, because it seems like it has the same premise without the crazy girl. But basically, it's this mobile game called Darwin's Game that causes the characters to enter this life and death fight where once they load the game up, they're now trapped in that game until they win. As of the conditions of winning, I don't know that yet. Basically, each character gets a sigil, and these sigils are their special powers. And one thing I do have to say is I love this game. When I say that, I mean I would play this game in real life, minus the death part. If I had an actual mobile game that shifted to real life where I got powers and could fight people, I'd definitely play it. But that's besides the point. So that's basically the premise of the game. The main character gets invited to this game by one of his friends, and he now has to fight for his life. And of course, the first fight is against a panda mascot. Yeah, a bit weird, but anyways, this panda mascot has a sigil that allows him to turn invisible, and he proceeds to try to invisibly shank the main character. And it just goes from there, and this first episode just adds so much to the story, and I mean, it can do that. It's a lot of information in 40 minutes. A lot of information that can fit into 40 minutes. It's so thrilling. At first, I thought it was going to be some kind of horror show, because it starts off with this Kaname's friend being chased by this panda mascot dude, and the music is on point all throughout the show. Like, the beginning, it's like thriller music, like horror music, and you're just like, oh, what's happening? And then later, it sounds like they pulled it straight out of like a Devil May Cry game. Like, it's EDM. It's so nice. But the fighting so far hasn't really evolved too much. I can't say too much about the animation either. We've seen really one fight, and it was well animated. I don't have any gripes about it or complaints. It was good. And it was just a snake chain thing. It was pretty cool. But basically, I'm not going to go into too much details about it just because I don't want to spoil it. But the first episode is Kaname trying to find out, hey, what's going on with what's happening? What is this game? Is it real? And once he finds out it's real, he's like, well, what are the rules? How do I play? Because the game literally gives him no information. And so he meets this girl that gives him information at a cost. And they end up fighting, and you find out what his sigil is. Now, hasn't gone into too much detail about that, but it seems pretty interesting, at least in my opinion. If you pull anything out of this video, it's watch this show. Please watch this show. Darwin's Game is great. It's on Crunchyroll. I don't know where else it is. I don't even know if it has a manga. It probably does. I haven't looked that much into it, but I will. Especially after I watch the second episode, and if there's no plans for it in the future, or they do it like monthly releases, I'll probably check out to see if there is a manga, and if there is a manga, I'll pick it up. But watch this show. The first episode will captivate you. It is amazing. It has a good premise, and as I said, it reminds me of Future Diary. It's similar, but nowhere near the same. Just watch it for yourself. I'll definitely try to cover it in the future as more episodes come out. If you like this video or you want to check out any other videos, please go ahead. I am a small YouTuber. I'll settle with you on that. If you could please like and share, that would be absolutely amazing. If I can get my videos out there for people to see, especially if you enjoyed it. Maybe you know someone else who will enjoy it. But I'm not going to do this often. I'm not going to beg for likes and shares and subscribers. But if you do like my content, please support me.